So one of you guys actually requested that I talk about my IELTS journey, and that's exactly what today's video will be all about. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my journey through IELTS, my IELTS journey, and I'll also be sharing with you tips that will be useful for you to get your desired IELTS band, whether it's your first time, your second time, or your 10th time of writing IELTS. With these tips, I'm sure that by the next time you are trying to write your IELTS, you are going to get your desired band. So make sure to watch this video to the very end, like this video, leave me a comment below, share this video with your friends who are preparing for IELTS, and subscribe if you like my content. So IELTS is an English exam that is usually requested by the immigration service and also by the professional body or school which you are trying to get into in the UK. So nurses do IELTS, students who are coming into the UK, they do IELTS also, and right now healthcare assistants also who are coming into the UK from overseas, some of them are required to do IELTS. So IELTS is basically a test of your knowledge of English language, to know that you can write, you can speak, you can understand English language very well, to be able to communicate with people when you get into the UK. There are actually other exams too that are like alternatives to IELTS, like OET, but because I wrote IELTS, I really didn't have an experience of OET, so my video basically is about IELTS and the tips for IELTS, and all the resources that I'm going to be mentioning also are based on IELTS exam. The first time I wrote an IELTS exam was in 2018, I think. If any of the things that I'm saying is wrong, I'm going to put the right thing on the screen, because usually when I'm making this video like this, it just came to me now and I just want to sit down and make this video and get it out of the way. I don't want to start looking for my documents and all that before making this video. So my first experience of IELTS, I think it was in 2018, and I wrote the IELTS academic. So there are various types of IELTS. There's the IELTS academic, there's the IELTS general, then there's the IELTS ukvi general, and there's the IELTS ukvi academic. So I wrote the IELTS academic, and my results when I wrote the IELTS academic was this. And because of that, obviously I couldn't go ahead, because one of the elements of the exam is below what is expected of me. Like I said, there are actually 4 aspects to IELTS. We have the reading, we have the writing, we have the speaking. So one of it was below what was expected of me, so I could not go ahead with my process for coming into the UK as a registered nurse. The truth is, that period and that time, it was so devastating. It was so, if you failed an exam before, you'll have an understanding, or if you failed IELTS before and you had to rewrite it, you will know how I felt. It wasn't a pleasant experience, especially to think that the amount that you pay for it, I think at that time it was 75,000 naira, and it was like my 2 months salary. You put up 2 months salary to write an exam, and at the end of the day you fail that exam. Hey Jesus, it wasn't a palatable experience at all and at all. Before I wrote that particular exam, I really did not I was practicing, of course, but I really did not pay for any tuition or anything. I think the only payment that I made was to the British Council, because usually when you sign up for this exam, this IELTS exam, especially through British Council, I think there are two coordinators of the exam, British Council, and there's another coordinator, I've forgotten. I signed up to take the exam under British Council. So when I signed up, British Council sent me mails about preparing and all that, and they have some courses also. So I went for the course. I'm not sure how much I paid. I think I paid 15,000 or so for it. Then it was on their app, and I went through it, and after that I actually failed. Yeah, I failed. So as I went on with my processing for coming into the UK as a registered nurse, I got to know that I am going to be needing ukvi academic IELTS, Of course, the NMC, which is the body that regulates nursing in the UK, will accept the IELTS academic that I have done. That is if I had actually gotten all my bands, like I have passed that IELTS. They will actually accept it, but that particular IELTS won't have been acceptable to the UK immigration people. So I had to pay for and sit for the UKVI academic. So I did it in 2019, I think early 2019, and it was successful. I made my grades and I was so happy. This is actually my results. You are seeing it on the screen. So it was successful, and that was how I was able to continue with the process of coming into the UK as a registered nurse. Now to the tips that helped me to pass my tests the second time. One, I made use of a lot of resources. A lot of resources. And when you are making use of resources online, especially free resources online, there are different teachers, there are different IELTS teachers, and it might be confusing for you sometimes. You know, sometimes when teacher A is teaching you how to structure your writing, like your essay, when you want to write your essay, how to structure it and all that. When teacher A is teaching you that, his or her approach might be different from teacher B. So if you are taking lessons from two different people with two different opinions about it, it can be frustrating to you and it can be confusing. So it's better that you get an IELTS teacher that you like their mode of teaching and stick with them. So I, for one, I used IELTS Liz all through, like all through my preparation for my IELTS the second time. I used IELTS Liz. She's got a YouTube channel and she has also got a website. They helped me so much. I did not pay for a premium course, so I did not even pay for a premium course. I only used our free resources, our free YouTube videos, and our free resources on our website. I'm going to be linking our website and YouTube channel in the description box below. They helped me tremendously. I mean, tremendously. And a lot of people also actually have testimonials of how our website has actually helped them. So if you are looking for resources to use, I highly recommend IELTS Liz. Second tip that I have for you is that you should join groups that have like-minded people. Like join IELTS group, or if you are preparing for OET, join OET groups. Like there are a lot of groups on Facebook, a whole lot. Just go on Facebook and write IELTS, or write IELTS academic, or just write IELTS, or IELTS band 7, or IELTS band 9. There are a lot of groups that you can join for free, and once you join the group, you'll be able to see a lot of contribution from different people. They'll put up essays for you to, you know, to write, to read. As in, you get different assignments, you get different lessons, get different mock tests, you know, to prepare yourself for the tests. And even from the group, you can get an accountability partner that you guys will be like monitoring yourself, monitoring your progress, gingering yourself. I don't know if that English is correct. You know, giving yourselves encouragement throughout, you know, the journey up till when you write your IELTS exam. So that is something that you should also try and look into and try to start doing if you haven't already. Top tip that I have for you is to pay for coaching or tutoring if needed. Like, you all have different levels of understanding, and what someone else will get once, I might not get it once. I might need it to be repeated to me 3 times or 5 times before it gets registered in my head. Before I get it. So if you feel like you need an extra coaching or an extra tutoring, please go for it. Now, don't what's the English? I wanted to say masha far away. Don't compare yourself to somebody else. Don't compare yourself to Lagbaja. Lagbaja might just start, you know, using free resources in the past month, and Lagbaja is already ready for the IELTS test in a month's time, and Lagbaja will do the test and Lagbaja will pass and ace the test. Meanwhile, me, I might need more than a month or 2 to practice, you know, to get it. And I may even need more tutoring, more coaching to get what Lagbaja has already gotten. Even before the tutor has said it, Lagbaja has gotten it. But me, I need the tutor to repeat it over and over and over and over again. I need to take more time to read, to digest, to let it sink in before I actually get it. So don't compare yourself to another person. Go at your own pace. Don't rush yourself. As at now, I think the price for academic, I'm not sure. All I know is that the price for IELTS, I think the lowest price is 75,000. So the prices right now ranges from 75,000 to I think 85,000 or 90,000 naira. It's not a small money. So don't rush. Take your time, do a lot of practice, and take a lot of mock tests so that you get yourself prepared, well prepared, before you actually book your test and go for your test. So I think that was helpful. If you have further tips for people who are watching, probably you've written your IELTS before, or you are just planning to write your IELTS, what other tips do you have for us? What other tips do you think is going to help people to actually, prepare for IELTS and make it the next time they are going to write their IELTS? I appreciate you guys for watching. As always, please like this video, share this video, leave me a comment below, and subscribe if you like my content. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any video requests, please let me know in the comment section. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.